The glass was still moist and the chair was overlooking a garden. Someone was there very recently. If that person were to come back, my wound would be the only acceptable reason for breaking in. Beer. You may love it, you may hate it, or you may have never drunk a beer. Did you know the cost of all the new jobs in the Civilian Conservation Corps program from Roosevelt's New Deal could be covered just by the taxes on beer? Over $328 million. Taxes on beer amount to almost $1 million per day. Beer means over 1 million jobs for you, your neighbors, or your friends. Beer producers know they offer well-being, but they also want beer to be safe for everyone. Enjoy with moderation. In the future, yours, like ours, always will be prosperous. Beer is your product, and it's your future. Okay. No use. That lamp had seen better days. Letter from Martha Kenton to William Vesper. Under normal circumstances, I would have never tried to contact you. I am an honest woman. I have supported my husband since the blessed day of our wedding, from which 2 beautiful children were born. I have given them the best education I could, but today I cannot afford to raise them properly anymore. We are ruined. My husband's employer went bankrupt. He is traveling from town to town trying to find a job while I have to beg for food every single day. My 4 years old son has a bad cough which is getting worse, and I fear for his life. Nowadays we can see children die in the streets. Is this still America? I beg of you, who are rich, only a few dollars would be enough. We could work for you. We'll live in the shack under the best oil sign at the entrance of the slum, by the Graham slaughterhouses. Don't hesitate to come. Martha Kenton. Huh. Okay. Wonder how saving works in this.
Getting somewhere safe. That's all that mattered. As the doors opened, the mansion seemed to react to my presence. There was a smell, like a cornered animal. The smell of fear. And yet, I entered the place. Because I had no choice. I was praying to find a phone or some help. I didn't even bother wondering what happened to prayers when they reached the wrong door.
End of chapter 1. Shelter for the right. Huh. Alright, not bad. Pretty interesting so far. Oh. Huh. Hmm.
Hello? Hello? I need an ambulance. Can you hear me? I need help. What had happened? was cold. The darkness around me. I was usually not afraid of the dark. But there, on that day, I remembered I had a matchbox somewhere in my jacket. The urge to light a match was growing with every new chill running down my spine.
In my pocket, I found a box of matches. I could get some light. Ah, whoa. What was that? Chapter 2, a door slammed. I was hoping to find more, but I had to make do with what I had. Some African mask, a wooden face without a soul. Peaceful landscape, the kind of place I would have loved to be. Oh. There's a mess here. Shovel was covered with fresh soil. I couldn't open it. It was no use. A hat. A man was living there. Whoever lived here had a special taste for alcohol. The boots had been used very recently. Okay. Whoa, what? It seemed someone had been busy in that garden lately. The mud was still fresh. Who answered? I couldn't forget that sound. Once inside the house, I tried to use the phone to call for help, but the answer was scrambled and unintelligible. Who was it? As a chill went down my spine, the entrance door locked itself behind me. Actually, yeah, that is one thing I was going to double check. Locked. No matter, I needed help and it was in there. This mountain landscape couldn't soothe me. Whoa. Oh. Okay. Found the lights.
This is what the night looked like. Limited perspective is as closed as this door.
2 men on a small boat. A memory from an expedition? Encyclopedias. The edge was hardly readable. I'm missing something. Right there. Where is it? Okay. Oh. That woman with dark hair was dominating the room. Who was she? Okay. Couldn't open it. It was no use. Okay. Did I miss something outside? I couldn't go through there. Prisoner. Yeah, I think I missed something outside. I might need to go back. Jeez. The armchair looked comfy. I could get some rest and save my progress. Oh. Margaret's Diary, Excerpt 11. August 21st, 1911. Suffocating in its useless illuminations and frills, the mansion doesn't have the greatness befitting a fortune like the Vespers. It's the work of a degenerate romantic. It's like a stain in this century. I ordered the flower beds on the east side of the garden to be removed. They made moving around complicated, and in summer their scent was unbearable. I didn't talk about it to Henry, and he was quite upset. For the first time, I think I saw something like rage in his eyes. For a few seconds, he did look like a man. And then he shut himself back in his melancholy and played the piano all afternoon. His jazz again, this stupid music which reeks of debauchery and misery. Okay. Well then. Was it the glow of the accident I was seeing there? What? Oh. Comes darkness, October 29th, 1938. The time came when we stopped counting. We stopped counting how many companies closed in the past 9 years, how many unemployed and families ended up in the streets, forced to live in slums around our cities. We stopped counting all the commodities wasted because nobody could buy them, thrown to the sea or burnt. We stopped counting how many of our business partners fell with us. It was 9 years ago, on October 29th, 1929. Born from the sick and speculative belly of America, the crash would throw the world into the storm and darkness. We are still here, but we lost faith. And we stopped counting, because these were just figures, because today they make us feel nauseous. Dawn seemed far at that time, and today some think they can see the sun rise. They seem to forget night and darkness are always out there, somewhere. Soothing aura was surrounding this lunar goddess statue. Small statue of a lunar goddess that stood in the parlor felt like a comforting presence. Suppose I might as well save.
Are you there?
Whoa. As I woke up, I had recovered some strength. I could run. Oh. Hi.
Who was it? Or what was it? In my world, women didn't glow like the moon. And they didn't walk through doors either. I had to be more badly wounded than I thought.
Huh. I saw a surreal woman crossing the doors like plumes of smoke. Her out-of-this-world beauty was extraordinary. Was it my imagination? Was she the girl on the road? That would explain why there was no body. Oh. Whoever that was, it currently didn't ring a bell. Nothing special about that wardrobe. Vesper, the landlords for sure, but not a very smiling couple. Huh. What the hell? Memories. Vesper Venter Cross, 1900-1938. Question mark, question mark. December 5th, 1910. William, 6 years old. Daydreaming already. Huh. Okay. Margaret's Diary, Excerpt 12. August 20th, 1911. William is 7 today. He is with Henry, running after the servants in the garden, dressed up like monsters from space. Games, always games. The mansion is all upside down, and their yells gave me an awful headache. I'm now cloistered in the office, unable to even pray. Henry's fantasies keep William away from his great destiny. I have to bring him back to me, as this will be my only chance to make a man out of him. To make him embrace the Venter Cross legacy, to show him the way. Henry is a dreamer, and he has no ambition whatsoever. He can't teach him anything. Behind every great man, there is a great woman. Nonsense. Women should be on the front line. This is where the opposite brought us. I have no illusion about how little power the world is leaving in the hands of women. But William is young. He is the future. I will act through him. And may night finally fall upon this house. May William stop running after deceiving lights to find the place he deserves in this world. Huh. Okay. A boy with religious dress. A house full of old traditions. Seeing the woman with the church candle, I was wondering where God was. A box full of old science books. Okay. The garden looked like it was sleeping in the darkness. What is that one? Damn it. That's gonna annoy me. Oh god. Whoa, okay. That freaked me out for a second. The crucifix was not comforting at all. Okay. Closed. I was locked on this side. Well, damn it. Whoa, whoa. What just happened? Hello? Where's the... Thank you. What the hell? No. Oh. Oh. Hi. Is the front door open again now? Maybe? No. Okay. I'm gonna try here first. Oh boy. Note to self, Mother's shadows. Mother's shadows will never go away. I understand it now. Calling them ghosts would still be too noble. It is a filth that strives in the dark like flies on manure. As long as I am alive, they will never go away. Oh. Wasn't that lovely? Who could hang the picture of a headless woman on the wall? The eyes of the old man, you could see wisdom and sadness. Margaret Vesper, née Ventercross, a woman as noble as cold. One of the paintings had the name Margaret Venter, the same as the grave outside. That woman's stare was as noble as a frozen lake, and looked just as cold. Margaret and Henry Vesper, two strangers pretending to be married. What? What am I seeing? February 8th, 1910, Vesper's Legacy, a gift from the past, elected Best Company of the Year. Vesper Inc. And this is good old Boston, the home of the bean and the cod, where the Lowells talk only to Cabots and the Cabots talk only to God. Huh. Okay. Whoa! Jeez. Okay. Okay. Didn't like that. What the hell was that? A high heel shoe. Maybe its owner was still around here. A woman's shoe was lying on the floor of the corridor. I chose not to touch it. Something here felt like agony. Another apparition, but that one smelt like death. I couldn't move close to it. It was an old lady, a corrupt soul, death itself. I had to stay away from it. Oh crap. Okay. Oh, come on. An appointment with destiny. 1. For too many of us, the political equality we once had was meaningless in the face of economic inequality. A small group had concentrated into their own hands and almost complete control over other people's property, other people's money, other people's labor, other people's lives. For too many of us, life was no longer free, liberty no longer real. Men could no longer follow the pursuit of happiness. Against economic tyranny such as this, the American citizen could appeal only to the organized power of government. The collapse of 1929 showed up the despotism for what it was. The election of 1932 was the people's mandate to end it. Under that mandate, it is being ended. Franklin Delano Roosevelt, June 27, 1936. A harbor, empty boats on the water. An appointment with destiny 2. These economic royalists complain that we seek to overthrow the institutions of America. What they really complain of is that we seek to take away their power. Our allegiance to American institutions requires the overthrow of this kind of power. In vain, they seek to hide behind the flag and the Constitution. In their blindness, they forget what the flag and the Constitution stand for. Now, as always, they stand for democracy, not tyranny, for freedom, not subjection, and against a dictatorship by mob rule and the overprivileged alike. Franklin Delano Roosevelt, June 27, 1936. Note to self, armchoirs. Or is that armchairs? I am so tired. Father ordered several leather club chairs from a Quincy craftsman. They are perfect. It is one of the few places where I can rest and think. Margaret wouldn't touch them, and I have no idea why. Maybe because they are marked with a sun, which made her blind. I don't know. I am just happy they are here. Thank you, Father. Sheet music was taken away from the glass case.